Good morning, Tigers, and welcome back. I'm Hannah Sparks.
And I'm Tatum McGinnis, anchoring for this week's Roar broadcast.
The Roar of the Nelson School District starts now.
The Nettleton Band held their spring concert April 30th, where grades 6 through 12 performed various spring songs.
The district has seen many additions and improvements this year. With the new office addition at the high school, they also received a facelift on the outside with navy paint and new letters. This addition looks great and we're all excited about it.
Many grades at Nettleton held their end of the year field days where students participated in numerous outdoor and inside fun activities.
Nettleton Junior High and High School hosted their first annual college fair for grades 6 through 12. There are many representatives from colleges across the state to spark an interest in our students. The junior high attended a Redbirds game in Memphis as an incentive for no referrals for the entire school year. Let's go to Emma for more information.
The NJHS recently took a trip to a Memphis Redbirds game. To be eligible for this trip, students had to have no office referrals this year. Along with the teachers, there were 100 plus students able to take this trip. While at the game, they were able to eat food, cheer on the players, and participate in activities going.
Thanks, Emma.
The awards day for primary through high school were held on May 15th through the 19th. Students who attended the event were given certain awards for their hard work. Now let's go over to Catalina, who has more information about the awards day.
Awards Day is an annual event in which students are recognized for their academic accomplishments throughout the school year. This year's awards were held on May 15th through May 19th. High school and elementary were held on the 15th, junior high on the 18th, and primary on the 19th. There are different awards a student can receive, AB Honor Roll being the most common, highest average, and most improved, which can only be given to one lucky student unless under certain circumstances.
Thanks, Catalina.
On May 11th, our elementary piano students had their end of the year concert. Let's go over to Riley, who has more information about this story.
On Monday, May 11, 2026, our elementary students had their end of the year piano concert, demonstrating the progress and growth they have accomplished throughout the year. Now we'll go to Ayla Adams on her coverage on the piano concert. Thanks, Ayla. This is Riley Stevens with your story on Piano's End of the Year concert and my last story segment. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Riley.
Our schools across the district participated in field day this past week.
Summer is around the corner here in Nettleton. Riley, can you tell us more about this week's weather?
Good morning. I am Riley Stevens with your weekly weather forecast. On Monday, we have a high of 72 with a low of 54 with a 72% chance of rain. On Tuesday, we have a high of 74 and a low of 49. On Wednesday, we have a high of 81 and a low of 52. On Thursday, we have a high of 78 and a low of 56. On Friday, we have a high of 81 and a low of 54. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This is Riley Stevens with my last news segment. And remember, as always, go Tigers. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Riley. Our sports are winding down. Let's go over to Ayla, who has more information about our sports.
Yeah, I'm boss. We did it. Started on the bottom, now we both on and faded. Yeah, I'm boss. We did it. Woman don't swag out, shining through the bed. Yeah, I'm boss. We did it. Started on the bottom, now we both on and faded.
Good morning, Tigers. I'm Ella Adams with this week's sports segment, and welcome back to our Tiger Sports. These athletes have been working very hard these past weeks. Congratulations to Jocelyn for getting band drum major and also Serenity Lowe for getting color guard captain for 2026 through 2027. Congratulations to all the players that were selected for next year's soccer teams. The majority of our spring teams have made it to the playoffs. For track, Tyler McCoy got third place in the 200-meter dash, which he advanced to the state championships. on May 4th, where he placed top 10 in the state. Jaden Brownlee qualified for the North State Championship for the discus and shot put at North State in Winona. Archery placed 17th overall at state. Tennis mixed doubles made it to state but also lost in first round softball made it to North Half for the 3A and unfortunately lost to Kossuth. And baseball made it to the third round playoffs for 3A and lost to Boonville. Winter Guard made it to the state at Ole Miss. Also, some of our Nelson sports teams are hosting mini summer camps such as basketball, volleyball, baseball, archery, color guard, and many more. Check their Facebook for further information if you are interested. That's all for this week's sports segment. I'm Ayla Adams. Back to you, Hannah and Taylor.
Well, that's it for this week's sport. Thanks for tuning in. To stay connected, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Thank you to all who have watched us over the years and who have tuned in for our roars. This is our last roar of the school year. We appreciate you all for helping out with interviews and clips and things of that nature. And again, I'm Taylor McGinnis.
And I'm Hannah Sparks.
Signing out.